Welcome everyone to the Diamond Ridge class of 2023. We are going to begin tonight with Bryce Lenars, one of our graduates, who is going to recite our Pledge of Allegiance, and the colors are being presented by the Sandy City Police Honor Guard. Please rise.
Ready, hold, ready, fight, freeze it, off.
Will the audience please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, off. Ready, post, colors. Ready, face, forward, mark.
Thank you. The audience may now be seated.
Thank you, Bryce and the Sandy City Police Department. As you can see, we have a really full house tonight, so if you have a vacant seat and you're kind of in the middle of the row, if you would just snuggle up to that person next to you, we would love it. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to have such a packed house. Good evening, and thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm Amy Betker, principal of Diamond Ridge High School, and these are the members of our 8th graduating class, the seniors of 2023. Thank you. I'd like to start by recognizing and thanking the entire staff of Diamond Ridge High School. Would you please stand or wave so we can all see you? Over here to your left. Our Diamond Ridge students benefit so much by learning from one of the greatest school teams in the state of Utah, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all the great work you do for our students. Suzanne, would you come here for a second? I'd especially like to recognize and congratulate Suzanne Hales, our lead administrative assistant for the entire Diamond Ridge campus. This fall, Suzanne was recognized as the top education support person of the year for the entire state of Utah. We've always known she is the best of the best. We've always known she's the best of the best. And we are thrilled to have Suzanne being officially recognized for the amazing work she does supporting our students and staff. Congratulations, Suzanne. A warm welcome to everyone joining us here tonight, families and friends of our graduates. And also here with us tonight are Canyon School Board members, Karen Pedersen and Nancy Tingy. A big thanks to Karen, who has stepped in at the last minute because board member Andrew Edel could not be with us tonight. I'd also like to welcome Assistant Superintendent Dr. Bob Dowdle and Director Wendy Dow. We welcome you all and thank you not only for being here to celebrate with us, but for the tremendous support you have given to the students of Diamond Ridge High School. And a special heartfelt congratulations to Wendy, who has been selected as the new superintendent for the Provo School District beginning next year. Congratulations, Wendy. And last but certainly not least is Jared Tucker. He is our new Diamond Ridge Assistant Principal who joined us in February. We have several very special guests tonight from the Assistants League of Salt Lake City. Elisa Parks, Randy Sager, and Deb Wilkerson. And they are over here. Thanks. You're going to hear a little bit more about them. The Assistants League reached out to us this year and has provided significant supports to our students, including GPA awards to 4 of our graduating seniors. Each of these 4 seniors you'll hear about a little bit later, and they are being awarded by the Assistants League with a brand new Chromebook with which they can use as they progress in their studies and work after high school. Thank you so much, Ms. Parks, Ms. Sager, and Ms. Wilkerson. If you're attending our Diamond Ridge graduation for the first time, we want you to know that Diamond Ridge is a school of choice. This means that when a traditional high school is not a good fit for a student, students choose to come to apply to Diamond Ridge. Each of these seniors wanted to be successful in high school, and they chose to enroll at Diamond Ridge. And as you can see, each student here tonight made the most of that choice. Today, they are graduating from high school. Our seniors chose the graduation theme this year that, and I quote, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can help you." These seniors were determined to graduate, and here they are tonight. They did the hard work needed to be successful in school. Despite being knocked down or not making the best of choices at times, they did not quit. And tonight, they will receive their hard-earned diplomas to show for all their work and determination. So class of 2023 Raptors, no matter what you decide to do next, whether to go right into the workforce, go to school for training, work toward a college degree, go into the military, please continue doing your best and trying your hardest. Take pride in your work. Be the best student or assistant manager or teacher or employee that you can. Even if what you're doing is not your dream job, I know you will rise to the occasion and do your best in everything you do. Stay determined. Not only will others respect you, but you will develop a reputation that you can be counted on. And most importantly, you will continue to respect yourselves. And finally, I would like to recognize the following award-winning students. And I'm not going to make you stand up, but I do want to say your names. So I'd like to recognize Alex McCartney, who won the Superintendent's Rising Above Award. Jose Angel Torres, Seal of Biliteracy. And the next 4 students have won the GPA award that is being awarded tonight after our ceremony by the Assistants League of Salt Lake City. Mia Lynn Cameron, Ryder Dietz, Zion Gomez, and Sebastian Sandoval. The next students were awarded CTE Pathways in Welding and Manufacturing, and there are 4 of these students. Hunter Cloward, Taylor Gamble, Caleb Meredith, and Riker Tinsley. Alex Matheson is a winner of our Keys to Success Scholarship this year. And again, last but not least, I want to congratulate Tia Oliphant, who won both the Keys to Success Scholarship and the Salt Lake Community College Alternative High School Scholarship. It's so exciting. I love my job, and I love to be able to see these folks work and achieve their goals. And that's something, you guys, that work and everything you've done, nobody can ever take it away from you, and you earned it yourself, so congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce our student speakers. They are our graduates Mia Lynn Cameron, Sayuri Cardenas, and Lilu Tupua. After they have spoken, you'll hear from Director Wendy Dow, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Bob Dowdle, and Board Member Karen Pedersen. So Mia Lynn, come on up.
My fellow graduates, proud parents, esteemed faculty members, more esteemed staff members, and anybody else who has managed to secure a ticket to this event. Today, our graduating class of 68 students is achieving a milestone that they will never be able to repeat. Despite many of us being told we'd be dropouts or that we'd never amount to anything, we have made it to the end of our secondary education. Everybody here came to Diamond Ridge for a different reason. The only real connecting factor is that our boundary schools did not meet our needs. Whether by our guardians' forcing or our own choice, we all ended up at this school and made it to the end. Nobody here had an easy path, which is why it is all the more impressive that we have made it. The theme that was given for these speeches is, if you are not willing to learn, no one can teach you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. I hope all the students here can agree with that statement, or else I'm not quite sure how you made it to this stage. Even if you didn't learn what you were supposed to, you still learned something. I learned it was better to do the extra credit in Mr. Wright's class than the actual work. Maybe not the intended lesson, but it's still a lesson. I did learn some things I was supposed to, like biology and math, but I had to be open to learning those things. If you never let yourself learn anything, your whole life will be miserable. It's not about sitting in your classroom with a textbook or writing down notes on whatever slideshow you've been given. I'm not even sure humans have the capacity to not learn, since everything you learn shapes who you are today. Even if you sit down in a classroom and turn your brain off, you'll still learn exactly what that does to your life. No one can stop you from learning if you are determined. Even our setbacks change our development, making us grow in different ways. Our commitment to graduating high school is what brought us to this school and now this stage. I hope everybody here finds something that drives them even more so they can achieve their goals outside of the school and achieve greater success. Many in this class are done with their formal educational efforts, but they won't stop learning either. Our world is constantly changing. The only way to succeed is to be able to roll with the punches and to learn how to face these challenges as they come up. Tomorrow, I'll have to learn what to do with my time when I'm no longer enrolled in school. The day after, I'll have to learn about how wrong I was. A lot of people here will go through the same thing, if they haven't already. I'd like to congratulate my fellow graduates for their hard work and dedication, both of which have allowed them to reach this point. The people who came here and started attending classes regularly and turned in all their assignments, and the people who rarely showed up and still managed to get the work done to pass. While the second one is frowned upon by our staff and faculty, both sides of the spectrum required some type of effort. As long as they continue to try, they can succeed. On a final note, I'd like to tell the only joke I ever bothered to learn, probably the only joke I will ever learn if the theme is accurate. Most of the student body has heard it by now, and most of them don't like it. So, this guy gets a job as a train conductor, and he's really, really bad on it. First day on the job, he hits and kills an old lady, my grandma, right over there. So, in this country, if you kill someone, you get the death penalty. So they sit him down and ask him, hey, what do you want your last meal to be? And he says, I want 1 banana. They're like, okay, give him his banana, sit him down on the electric chair, flip, he lives. And they're like, all right, man, you're free to go. Second day on the job, he's still miserable at it. Hits and kills 2 old ladies. That's both my grandmas. So they bring him back in, ask him, okay, what do you want your real last meal to be? And he says, I want 2 bananas. They give him his 2 bananas, he eats them, sit him down on the electric chair, flip, he lives again. They're like, okay, man, whatever, you can go. Third day on the job, he definitely should have been fired by now. Hits and kills 3 old ladies. Most of the audience has lost their grandparents by now. They bring him in, he says, I want 3 bananas this time. And they go, listen, man, we don't know what your deal is, we're not giving you any more bananas. And he goes, fine. They sit him down on the electric chair, flip, he lives. One of the guards, as they're walking him out, asks, hey, how'd you live? We didn't give you any bananas. And he says, well, I'm a really bad conductor. Thank you.
Okay. Hola, soy Sayuri Cárdenas. Como algunos de ustedes no saben, no soy de aquí. Nací en Yucatán, Progreso, en México. Vine a los Estados Unidos muy chiquita, sin saber nada de inglés y apenas sabiendo mi propio idioma. Y eso fue una de mis mayores luchas cuando comencé la escuela. Mis padres siempre me han empujado a dar lo mejor de mí, así que nunca dejé de aprender inglés y español. Al mismo tiempo, cuando comencé a la escuela, y aunque niños en mi escuela siempre se burlaban de la forma de que hablaba inglés, o aunque los niños, oh frick, sorry. Un agradecimiento especial a mi hermano por sentarse conmigo, por ayudarme a mejorar mi inglés. Así que gracias por eso, gordo. Si no fuera por el apoyo de mi hermano y mis padres, no estaría aquí de pie diciéndoles mi discurso de graduación. Estoy muy orgullosa de mí misma hoy y estoy orgullosa de todos los que lo he logrado. También estoy muy orgullosa de todos mis compañeros de clase. Todos venimos a Diamond Ridge por una razón y todos finalmente lo logramos. Nosotros nos graduamos a pesar de nuestros obstáculos en la vida. Ahora me gustaría dar un agradecimiento especial a las personas que cambiaron mi vida de una forma u otra, empezando por Dios. Quiero agradecerle por todas las oportunidades que me ha dado y por traerme aquí y darme a mí y a mi familia todo lo que necesitamos. También quiero agradecer a mis mejores amigos, Samantha, Liz y Alan. Sé que no es la más fácil de aguantar, pero gracias por estar ahí cuando más los necesitaba. Ustedes son las mejores personas y los amo. Estoy muy orgullosa que están aquí conmigo y les agradezco por estar acá. Ustedes, también quiero agradecerles quiero agradecerles a los maestros de Diamond Ridge por darme una segunda oportunidad en la escuela y por nunca de ser por bendecidos conmigo, de nosotros. Gracias por todo y por último, pero no menos importante, quiero agradecer a mis padres. Nunca hubiera hecho esto sin su apoyo. Ustedes siempre me han dado lo mejor sin importar lo que sea. Ustedes todos me han dado a mí y a mis hermanos la mejor vida y les agradezco por todo. Son las personas que siempre admiro y los amo. Y espero que hoy estén tan orgullosos de mí como yo estoy orgulloso de tenerlos como mis padres. Gracias. Hey, if you're not willing to learn, no one can teach you. If you're not determined to learn, no one can stop you. I've always lived by this quote. As some of you may not know, I'm not from here. I was born in Yucatán, Progreso, Mexico. I came to the United States very young without knowing any English and barely knowing my own language. That was one of my biggest struggles when I started school. Both my parents have always pushed me to do my best. I never gave up learning both English and Spanish at the same time while starting school. And although kids at my school would always make fun of the way I spoke English or that I never understood anything in class, I would come home crying. I never gave up because I've always had my parents there telling me not to care and that I was very strong. A special thank you to my brother for sitting with me to help me improve my English, so thank you for that, gordo. If it wasn't for my brother and my parents' support, I wouldn't be here standing telling you my graduation speech. I am very proud of myself today, and I'm proud of everything I've accomplished. I am also very proud of all my classmates. We all came to Diamond Ridge for a reason, and we all finally did it. We graduated, even with our obstacles in life. Now I would like to give a special thanks to the people who changed my life in one way or another. Starting with God, I want to thank Him for all the opportunities I've had and for bringing me here and giving me and my family everything we need. I also want to thank my best friends, Liz, Samantha, and Alan. I know I'm not the easiest to deal with, but thank you for being there with me when I needed you guys the most. You guys are the best people ever, and I love you guys. I am so glad to have you here on my special day. I also want to say thank you to the teachers and staff at Diamond Ridge for giving me a second chance in school and for never giving up on any of us. Thank you for everything, and lastly but not least, I want to thank my parents. I would never have done this without their support. You have always given me the best no matter what it is. You two have given me and my siblings the best life, and I thank you for everything. You are the people I was always admire, and I love you, Dad and Mom. I hope today you are proud as me as I am, as to be proud to have you guys as my parents. Thank you.
Oh, goodness, we freaking made it. We are freaking here. Anyways, I'm so happy to be standing in front of all you beautiful smiles today. First I want to thank everyone who has made today come true for a lot of us. Thank you to all the students, teachers, parents, and staff who made these past years everything that they were. Personally, me and school haven't been the bestest friends. Nope. But there's nothing better than knowing and looking back at everything and telling myself and others that I did it. Nobody else, I did it. We did it. With all of the hardships and situations that many of us have faced today, everyone up here made an effort to keep pushing forward and take these hard times along with them and still see themselves succeed to where they are today. I am so beyond happy for everyone that is sharing this stage with me today, because for me and many others, it's been a challenge to even think we would be sitting up here and saying that we made it. I remember sophomore year, which was my first year as a Raptor. But I remember sitting in lab class with Miss Katie, and she was showing me my credit eval sheet. And I sat there in so much overwhelm. I was like, I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna graduate. And yeah, over the years it came to me that ain't nothing's gonna get done unless I take charge and do it myself. My mother always told me, it's not my diploma, it's yours. If you want that diploma, you gotta go for it. As those words grew on me, I went for it. And now that we can say, we're proud class of 2023!
Good evening. It is an honor to be here. This is a sight I never get tired of seeing, to see all of you graduates. I think it's one of the reasons why my heart is very near and dear to high schools, because you guys get to graduate. What you're noticing here are two themes that are coming out from our students and from Diamond Ridge. And the first theme is that each of you has an individual story. And you had really great people here at Diamond Ridge who cared to find out about your story and to help you through this process to get your diploma. Kendrick Lamar, who's one of my favorite artists, made a statement where he said the only reason that he is where he is because of great mentors in his life. And that's exactly what you have in your Diamond Ridge staff here. And I'm not just saying that because my husband works here. So, although it could be a little part of it. So we just want you to know how proud we are of you, and how much of an honor it is to see you persevere when something wasn't working. I've been a traditional high school principal, and it's easy to get lost and to not feel like you're seen sometimes in our big high schools. So I'm grateful that we have Diamond Ridge so that we can make sure that your needs are met, and that we could watch you walk across this stage today and get your diploma. So hats off to you. Congratulations, class of 2023 of Diamond Ridge.
I'd like to thank our students one more time, as well as Director Dow. Thank you. I'd like to now present the graduates. Assistant Superintendent Dr. Dowdle, I present to you the graduating class of 2023 from Diamond Ridge High School. They have completed the requirements for high school graduation as established by the Utah State Board of Education and the Canyon School District Board of Education. I recommend they be awarded their high school diplomas and receive all the honor and privileges that this high school diploma represents.
Well, congratulations, graduates. Your graduation is an important milestone in your lives, and you have accomplished this during a very difficult time. COVID is not an easy thing to overcome, and you did it. I'm very proud of you. I want to recognize your parents today. The support of parents in the home, at school, and in the community matters. Their work, prodding, reminding, mentoring, and teaching made an impact. I also want to thank all the teachers, staff, and administrators for their dedication, hard work, and concern for the well-being of the students in their care. Graduates, leaving the nest of public education presents a new level of transition in your lives. Some of you will soon enter the workforce. Many of you will begin your studies at a college or a university, and some may turn your attention to service. Regardless of the path you have chosen, your plans represent a significant change in your lives. I want to share a couple of thoughts about change. I recently read an article published in Psychology Today where a simple rule of life was quoted. It's the fact that life changes and few things stay the same. The article also noted there is good news. If we have that gift of adjusting to change, our lives are good. On the topic of change, Oprah Winfrey declared the greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. I'm not so sure that it's the greatest discovery in the history of the world. However, she's probably referring to a 2018 Stanford Research Institute study where they found that a positive attitude contributes more to success than anything else. In fact, the study shows that 87.5% of people's success is related to their positive attitude. Only 12.5% of their success is related to their aptitude, knowledge, and/or skills. Steve Jobs said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones to do so." And how do you do that? Harriet Tubman said this way, "Every dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." Graduates, as you move now into your new adventures, remember to accept that things change and that we need to adapt. To keep a positive attitude, to believe that you can change the world, and to keep dreaming big. May you find peace and prosperity in the years ahead of you. I wish you all the best in your life's journey. Principal Bedker, by the authority vested in me by the Canyon School District Board of Education, I accept the class of 2023 from Diamond Ridge High School and approve your recommendation that they be awarded high school diplomas. Mrs. Pedersen, representing the Canyon School District Board of Education, each member of the class has completed the graduation requirements as set forth in the Utah State Board of Education and the Canyon School District Board of Education. Thank you.
As you can see, I am not Andrew Edel, but I am so pleased that I was able to help him out when he's not feeling really well. I am giving the speech that he had prepared for you, so we're kind of a duo. So here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents and guardians, and above all, the resilient and triumphant class of 2023. Together, we gather to celebrate a significant achievement in your lives. You are graduating from Diamond Ridge High, a school that has served as a beacon of hope, a harbor of learning, and a platform for personal growth. Your journeys, while diverse and unique, are united by a common thread, an unwavering resilience. You have demonstrated that the road less traveled often leads to the most extraordinary destinations. Each one of you has shown tenacity, determination, and a spirit that refuses to give up. All of you sitting here today have made significant strides. You have shown us how you can how you can imagine and create your own path, demonstrating your innovative spirit. The world is eagerly awaiting to see your novel ideas, your ingenious solutions, and your unique artistic expressions. Throughout your educational journey, you've developed into critical thinkers, evaluating and analyzing your circumstances, overcoming obstacles, and solving complex problems. Remember, show the world the unique individual you have become and the difference that only you can make. You've encountered hurdles, setbacks, and yet here you are, standing tall, ready to embrace the future. You have shown that you can learn from your mistakes and persevere. This trait will carry you far in life, as the road ahead is filled with learning opportunities that require resilience and courage. And finally, you've all become skilled collaborators. You've learned to respectfully listen, share ideas, and understand perspectives different from your own. Collaboration is the key to progress and your ability to work together, despite your differences, and will drive your success into the future. I stand here today not to mark an end, but to recognize a significant milestone in your lifelong journey of learning. Today, you leave as graduates, but you also leave as scholars. And remember, being a scholar isn't confined to a classroom or a high school campus. It's about maintaining an insatiable curiosity, a drive to learn, and a willingness to be a lifelong student of the world. The esteemed author George Eliot once said, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." And today, as you stand at the threshold of your future, remember these words. Every day is a new opportunity to shape your destiny, to be who you want to be. You have the power to define your life, your values, and your journey. Your future is not a matter of fate. It's a matter of choice. So go forward, class of 2023, with your heads held high, your hearts full of hope, and your minds filled with dreams. You have accomplished something great. This is your moment. Cherish it, celebrate it, but most importantly, use it as a catalyst to become who you might yet be. Congratulations, class of 2023. We are immensely proud of each and every one of you. Assistant Superintendent Dowdle, Principal Bettinger, as a duly elected board member of Canyon School District and by the authority vested in me by the Utah State Board of Education and the Utah State Legislature, I certify that the class of 2023 from Diamond Ridge High School has completed the requirements for graduation and can be awarded their high school diplomas. I now declare the class of 2023 is graduated and entitled to all the honor and privileges their diplomas represent. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dowdle and Mrs. Pedersen. And so will the first row of graduates please rise so we can present to you your diplomas and extend our congratulations.
Presley Grace Andrews. Juan Diego Avila. Maya Natalie Baca. Christopher Watts Boone. Riker Tate Bington. Sayuri Cardenas Vasquez. Ash Cleverly. Hunter Clower. Sofia Coronado Flores. Davy Sosa Conago. Chase Michael Cragen. Ryder W. Dietz. Haley Dixon. Brandon Scott Dotson. Shaney Graceland Dugdale. Adriana Alice Elisanto. Kobe Marley Fuyaba. Samantha Galaena. Taylor Gamble. Lindsay Garcia Juarez. Jamie Garcia Tovar. Zion Gomez Bach. Nicolás Gomez Lopez. Elizabeth Gonzalez. Zahid Vladimir Gonzalez. Elijah Hendrickson. Cole Thomas Ivy. Asher Johnson. Marilyn Leiva Orellana. Bryce Landon Lenars. Julian Lopez. Olympia Dayanara Loya Clavel. Kirsten Elizabeth Luther. Giovanni Francisco Luviano. Henry Craig MacArthur. Alex Matheson.
Adriana, I get to say your name.
Adriana Myron Zarate. Alexander McCartney. Gavin McKim. Caleb Christopher Meredith. Lily Miner. Riley Scott Jean Moore. Ashanti Isaiah Mopadish. Jackson Robert Coons Morgan.
What's up, T?
Tia Oliphant. Alexa Rodriguez. Rayleigh Ricardo Romo Garcia. Sebastian Sandoval. Joseph Michael Sosa. Riker Tinsley.
What's up? What's up? I didn't say your name, man.
Jose Angel Torres. Alondra Magli Tovar Mendoza. Leanne R. Tapua. Brody Van Vliet. Stephen T. Wise. Gwendolyn May Wood.
This is the last time I'm going to boss you guys around, so listen carefully. Raptors, would you please rise? And before we finish, we just ask the audience please stay seated as they process out, and then we'll meet y'all outside for the real celebration part. You may now move your tassel from the right side to the left side. In recognition that you now have officially graduated. Congratulations, graduates. Let me be the first to say, way to go. Sifa, we're ready for you, Music Man.
He's here in the crowd somewhere. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Please drive safely.